Hello, Aquarius, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. We have discovery, intention with spirit, intuition, and manifestation. What are you picking up on? You may think that it's just a crazy thought or something's just coming in and you're like, no, that's not possible. There is something that is possible and your intuition is picking up on it here. I'm kind of drawn to the orb and you see a future. Okay, there's kind of like a plan set in place and you are picking it up from the divine. So some of you are feeling like, no, I just feel that this is not over, or there's something that is going to happen here. You are right on track. I know I messed up everything. I wonder if you are happy without me. Yeah, someone's taking accountability. They realize the consequences of their actions. Overall energy, Knight of Cups. This is about finally opening up when it comes to emotional matters. And I feel like someone's left something unsaid. They haven't quite revealed a specific feeling or something that they really need to say that would change the situation. So we have Page of Swords, Hierophant, Two of Wands for your energy. You guys, again, are picking up. You're getting these psychic, intuitive nudges here. With the Hierophant, it's like you're judging it between reality. Wait, that's not possible. How can that be? Because this person, I know their schedule or I know their life. There's no way that could ever come. But with the Two of Wands, Spirit's asking you in this moment to pay attention and listen. You are not crazy. You are getting an alert. There's something that you keep thinking about or constantly gets put in your mind that you think is your own thought, and it is not. And it's in regards to the future of this connection. Okay, you are on the right track. A lot of you have gone through a period of healing, especially if you have given so much to other people. There's a huge life lesson here where you're not focusing on pleasing others or making sure everyone is just okay around you because you have a soft heart. Now you're focused on what makes you happy, saying no at times. Some of you might have had an issue of feeling guilty if you do say no. Kind of picking that up. So you're kind of creating your own world, okay? And you're co-creating with the divine. And you're saying, no, this is what I believe. This is what I see for myself in a relationship or in my life. This is what is acceptable, what is not. It's actually a beautiful energy for you guys. So you're not alone. The divine is with you. Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, King of Swords for their energy. This person took something that they shouldn't have. They are also coming up with a strategy here. They're doing something almost like top secret because they're avoiding the pain of this, but they know that something has to give here. What they took was emotional without giving back, and they know that they did this dirty or wrong. It's like they need to take accountability here in the King of Swords. They're understanding that their past behavior caused this consequence of them not being with you and possibly having to deal with the fact that you think of them in a negative light or that they betrayed you in some way. Let's see this Three of Swords, Three of Cups. So some of you could be in a third party where they know they had to choose the latter or they felt like they had to. They didn't really have a choice in the matter, and the easy way out was just to escape, to leave the situation, not hear what you have to say or tell you the truth because they couldn't bear it. So they made it easier on them instead of you. If it's not a third party, this person realizes they destroyed their happiness, that they made themselves miserable in the end. King of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Yes, there's something truly special about you. They've been holding out this key piece of information, and they just don't know what to do with it at this time. So let's see what's happened in the past. Page of Wands, Six of Swords. Wow, look at that. King and Queen of Pentacles. Both of you feel the same way towards each other. You guys get this a lot. There is an unbreakable, undeniable love here. There's no mistaking it. But how they handled it was a bit immature. They weren't treating it like a solid relationship. They were doing what they pleased, also one foot in, one foot out, dealing with another situation or focused on something else. Whatever this is, it could be a third party, but with the Six of Wands, it's like they had to win in this situation, no matter what. Their ego was at play here, and they were too fearful to get hurt, and they wanted things to go their way and only their way, so you had to kind of conform. This person was very stubborn, and at times could make you feel like it was your fault if you wanted more or needed more. Let's see this Six of Wands. Ace of Wands, King of Cups. Some of you might have felt like they were deceiving you in some way, or they had someone else on the side. If there is a third party, you might have felt like they were giving into that more. But the truth is they couldn't shake this feeling for you. This feeling they had was deep, but they didn't know how to express it. So they figured the only way is, let me test the waters. Let me be inconsistent here. At times, I can reel them in. I can say some charming things. And then they won't need too much from me after that point. And I'll just do my due diligence every once in a while. But they wanted to do what they wanted no matter what. It's kind of like I have my cake and eat it too. Let's see this Ace of Wands. I just want to see why. Strength. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. They were stretched too thin. So they started to deal with other things in their life, also a third party. And it shows you ended up getting the scraps. But they didn't have enough time or energy to deal with this, and they lost sight of this connection. Yes, they felt deeply for you in the beginning, but they didn't want to go all in the physical realm yet. It's kind of like they saw and fantasized a future with you, but they didn't want to actually make that a reality quite yet. Well, let's see the challenge. Ten of Cups. Someone was very emotional or emotionally stressed out in this situation. It is picking up on your energy. It was difficult quite a bit, and you've gotten to a better place now, but there are still some echoes of memories that I'm picking up on that it's hard for you to deal with because you have to really revisit those old feelings and that old pain. And so just be very kind to yourself at this time. You're not regressing. This just happens because you're deeply connected to this individual. Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. With this being in the challenge, yes, they could be in a committed situation, but I want to address this for everyone. With the Ten of Cups, no matter what situation you're going through, they were hiding the fact that they were in love with you. This person denied their own heart, therefore neglected your feelings. And they weren't able to really put all the effort into the situation. They decided that they didn't have a choice, and so they conformed to other things that they felt they were responsible for or just kept them safe. Because there's no emotional attachments to whatever is going on in their life. They just feel like they're scared to make that jump, because that means that they would lose something here, or they just don't know what that means because this love is so intense, because you would require a lot from them. Not you specifically, but that's what's going on in their head. In the King and Queen of Pentacles, they're thinking, I need to provide for them. I need to take care of them. I need to treat them with love and care, and they need to be my main priority, but I just can't do that right now. But at the same time, I cannot let them go. There was such slow-moving energy. Even if some of you were in this for 3 to 4 years, nothing really progressed. And it felt like you still were at the same initial stages. And some of you were really stressed out because you're like, why is this taking so long? And at this point, I should feel more connected to them. I should feel like this is going somewhere. Something was definitely taking their attention away. So however it pertains to your situation, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Taurus, Leo, or Capricorn. I just want to say that. Or you have it in your chart. But this puts you through the ringer. I can see right now, this is a very heavy energy in the challenge, because it shows that you are constantly trying to find out the truth. trying to see what they were up to and if you were being wronged. And that's a very discomforting feeling, to have to always be on guard, walk on eggshells, figure things out for yourself. So very intense energy for you guys. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. You're still tethered to this person. They weren't able to commit, but they weren't able to quit you at all. It's like they felt so bound to this feeling that they have. They didn't know where the future was going to lead. All they know is that they want one with you, but they don't know if that's even possible. So I see a lot of confusion going on in their head. Let's see this 10 of Cups. I can see why a lot of you were confused or feeling like you need to get to the bottom of things. Even possibly test the waters with them at times. Maybe you said some things to see how they would respond. Some of you got shut down when you asked about the future or where is this headed. Some deep feelings that you have. And it was uncomfortable. It was like you could tell right away, red flag. This person's trying to shrug me off. They don't mean what they say here. They're not really wanting anything committed with me, even though the energy here is that both of you feel the same way towards each other, on the same page, want to build a life together. This is huge energy. 7 of Wands. Yeah, they didn't know what to do at this point. The wall is up. They weren't going to allow you to see their true colors. So let's see where this is headed. What's going to happen? Because your intuition, yeah, there you go. It's right on point. We have Ace of Swords, Tower. High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles. Expect the unexpected. A truth bomb is coming out of the blue and your intuition is telling you so. So if this is your reading, you might want to check this out because this is life-changing. In the extended, we're going to find out exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.